Stop the music, stop the music, stop whatever you're doing. You are on to Shaking Tables with Namangblackie, and I'm your favorite host. Yes, you guessed right, Namangblackie. Well, today we're back again with our episode 6. Yay! Okay, so we're back with episode 6, and we have an interesting topic for you guys. It's going to shake the table. Will you have a joint bank account with your partner? Ha 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 ha. Okay, money is talking now. We are talking finances, ladies and gentlemen. Will you have a joint bank account with your partner? I'm sure you're already saying hell no. And I'm sure some people are saying hell yeah. Okay, so before we going, let's have a recap of what happened on our Instagram live when we threw up this topic to our friends, and lots of people had lots of things to say. They had to tell us how they feel. They told us their situation. Some told us of their experience of having a shared account. Some told us how they've been living without a shared account, and some told us it is not possible. It is not possible. They cannot have a joint account. They cannot see it happening. We had some very interesting conversations that day. So once again, we're always live on Instagram at Namangblackie, NAMANGBLACKIE. Don't forget to follow me. Turn on the notification button so once I'm live, you would get a notification. Okay, now let's get into the topic of the day. So first caller was like, you need to know that having a joint bank account is too risky. This person felt this is like the highest level of risk you can take when it comes to your finances, when you're sharing a bank account with someone you love. Because guys, when money is involved, that's when you see the real character of a human being. So once you want to involve money or finances into your relationship, then you'd be able to see how this person lives his life. Does this person live lavish? Is this person a spender? Is this person a saver? Is this person an impulsive spender? You would get to understand this person, and that's too risky because you're putting your relationship on the line. Because anything we join money, guys, problem they one way or the other, So are you willing to risk your happiness for a joint account? Because if you have a joint account, you'll be receiving notification. And just as one of a caller said, now you day house they receive alerts, now the person they queue they withdraw. So it's too risky. The mental level that it's gonna put you through, if you're willing and you're ready to go through that, then why not? If not, go ahead and have a joint account. But if you feel the risk is too high of a burden, please don't do it. You don't have to do it. You just don't have to do it. Another person said, if you must have a bank account, a shared bank account, you have to communicate and agree on the target of the account. In the sense that, why are we opening this account? What is this account for? What do we stand to benefit, or what do we stand to use this money? What are we going to do with it? Are we paying our kids' school fees? Are we buying a new house? Are we buying a new car? Are we buying a piece of land? Are we going on vacation? What exactly are we doing with this money that we're saving together? If you have a purpose for it, that way it will be easier for you to save this money and know this is not a spending money. Do you get? And if you can have that target, then I think that would really make more sense. It's even going to ginger the lazy partner between the both of you to save more, because now you know that you're saving for a reason. You're saving ahead of time. Do you get? So it's all about communication and agreement. What is the target of the account? Another person came on to say his concern about having a shared account is putting his family members at risk of see finish. Do you know see finish? In Nigeria, when they say see finish, it means when you've lived with someone, or when you've been so close to someone that you don't regard them anymore. Like, you just feel like whatever they do is You don't care, like you don't give two fucks about whatever they do. So that is what we call C finish, you get. And when you're in that level of C finish, it's pretty irritating. Do you get? So he was like, he would rather not have a bank account just to avoid that that C finish experience from his wife, because he gave an instance. His brother might be pretty well to do you get, but something somehow might make him crash, and he will need some funding. He will need some support with money, and his wife is probably seeing that brother with very high esteem and high respect. Do you get? And then she now sees an alert of a transfer that's going to that brother, and then she might be like, why are you sending your brother money? This money is not supposed to go to your family. And then you now have to explain your brother's predicament to her, which would now put him at the balance of C finish, because if it's something very, 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 very bad, she might lose the respect she has for him as your older brother or younger brother or cousin. Do you get? So he would rather not have that situation. He would rather have her respect his siblings or his family members on 100. So if money would make her lose respect for the family members, he would rather not have that. So if his family member calls him for funding or support, he would rather use his own personal account and hit the member up, so he would prefer that. Another person said a couple should be transparent and show understanding. If you must have a bank account, remember, you have to be transparent. You need to make your partner know where every dime is coming from and where every dime is going to and why you're touching this money. You get? So you need to be transparent. Transparency is key, guys. Your partner needs to know every and any kobo that drops in and out of your account. Please be transparent, okay? Now, one of the caller had a different opinion entirely, and he was like, you should have access to your partner's account. Okay, in the sense that if your partner has a personal account, you should still have access to that account. You don't need to be a signatory to the account, but you need to know how much is in the account. Okay, that was his own opinion. I know what you're thinking, but well, we touch everybody's opinion right now, okay? Another person said, people who live in poverty cannot even afford a saving. Yes, that hit home. Like, I felt that in my chest. Okay? People who live in poverty cannot even afford a saving. So how can they even have a joint bank account when they cannot even afford a saving? And I'm like, yup. But the question is, aren't they still together? Yes, they are. Are they not having kids? Yes, they are. Are their kids going to school? Well, some of them. You get what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, this whole joint account thing is whatever works for you, I feel like it's whatever works for you as a couple. If you guys feel there's a need for it, please, I would suggest you have a target to the account. If you feel like there's no need for it, everybody can have his private account. And as someone also said, he was like, they have a joint account and they all have their private accounts. Okay? And that joint account is what they're targeting for, and then they have their private account, because he doesn't like when the wife will call him and say, oh, sweetheart, I want to buy diaper, or I want to buy groceries, or I want to buy this, or I want to buy that, and then he's seeing alerts coming out from the savings that they're doing or from the joint account they have. I mean, he doesn't like that idea, so he'd rather have her have a personal account where she can buy whatever she wants to buy, shop whatever she wants to shop from her personal account, and then they have this joint account as savings, okay? And then another caller from America gave us an instance with his own family, and he was like, his family have a joint account, but the joint account is his account, so he just made his wife a signatory to the account. Okay, so he just added his wife to be a signatory to his own account, but as well, she has her own personal account. So they just have like two accounts in the family, apart from other mini accounts, but then they have two major accounts: the wife's account, his account, but his account, the wife is also a signatory to his account. So whatever goes out of his account, the wife knows. But whatever goes out of the wife account, except he's asking, or except she intends to tell him, he doesn't know, and he doesn't ask her. Okay, so that's what works for some people. That's a practical example of what works for some people. So you need to find what works best for you. Okay, you need to understand what is it that works best for me. Am I doing this for a saving, or am I doing this for a target, or are we just putting money together to just see how much we can possibly put up together at the end of the year? Whatever it is you are doing this joint account for, please make sure both of you are on the same page, because finances can be shitty. Finances can make you lose your relationship. Finances can make you lose the love of your life. Honestly, guys, don't take money for granted. Money is, I don't even know what to say, but then please, if you must have a joint account, please have a target. If you must have a joint account, please have a reason why the account is being there. Okay. Later on, as you grow old in the marriage, you'd realize that you don't even need to keep setting targets for the account. Both of you would just grow into the usage of the account. But for starters, please have a target for the account if you must have a joint account.